Good morning, students. Today we are going to run triple column cash book for inter first year students. We know the triple column cash book. It is a cash book. Why we call it as a triple column cash book? Because it has three columns for amount, that is cash column, bank column, and discount column. We have debit side and credit side. In debit side we have date, particulars, ledger folio, cash column, bank column, and discount allowed. And in credit side we have date, particulars, LF, cash column, bank column, and discount receipts. So discount allowed we will write in debit column, and discount receipts we will write in credit column. Here a pro forma for triple column cash book is given. Observe clearly. Date, particulars, LF, cash, bank, and discount allowed. Date, particulars, LF, cash, bank, and discount receipts are given. Next, one more important thing in triple column cash book is it has a contra entries also. Contra entries is nothing but we will post the transaction on both the sides. Here true given when cash is deposited into bank. When cash is deposited into bank, it is a contra entry. When cash is withdrawn from bank for office use, it is also a contra entry. Here, for what are the general entries for cash deposited into bank? Bank account debited to cash account. And for cash withdrawn from bank for office use, its general entry is cash account debited to bank account. When these contra entries are given, we have to post on both the side. When we deposit cash into bank, then by bank to cash. Here we will write in credit column we will write by bank. In debit column we will write by bank, and in ledger folio we will mention C, because it is a contra entry. We will mention C in ledger folio. It is given by bank, then amount we have to write in cash column. Amount we have to write in cash column. And the same entry we have to write in debit side also, that is to cash, and amount is mentioned in bank column. And in ledger folio as usual C we have to write. When cash is deposited into bank, when we withdraw cash from bank for office use, when we withdraw cash from office use, then the general entry is cash account debited to bank account. So we have to write by cash, and here ledger folio C, and amount we have to write in bank column. Here in debit side we will write to bank, and amount we will write in cash column. In ledger folio we will mention C. So these two contra entries will come while we are doing problems. So these two contra entries we have to remember when we deposit cash into bank, and when we withdraw cash from bank for office use. Only for office use. When we withdraw for personal use, it is not a contra entry. Only when we withdraw for our office use, then only it is called as contra entry. This we have to remember while we are doing problems. Let us do one problem from textbook. Here one problem is given, that is ninth problem. Ninth question is given, what? Prepare 3-column cash book from the following particulars. Here particulars are given. He asked us to prepare 3-column cash book. Let us prepare. Okay, I have drawn a pro forma. Here we will write debit, and we will write here credit. Debit and credit. Okay. Here date, particulars, here LF, here cash amount we will write, here bank, and here discount allowed. Again here in credit side we will write date, particulars, LF, cash, bank, and here we will write discount received. Okay, here we will write triple column cash book. Triple column and cash book. Triple column cash book. Here, let us see ninth problem. He asked us prepare 3-column cash book for the following particulars. We can call it as a triple column cash book, or we can call it as a 3-column cash book, because we have 3 columns for amount, that is cash, bank and discount. Here on 2013 October 1st, cash in hand and balance at bank is given. So it is an opening balance. When opening balance is given, what we have to write? Here 2013 October 1st, we have to write two balance brought down. When opening balance is given, we have to write two balance brought down, and amount is 3,500 in cash column because cash in hand, and 2,500 in bank column because bank balance at bank. Next one, third, and one thing we have to remember in 3-column cash book, all purchases and payments will come in credit side. All purchases and payments will come in the credit side, and all receipts and sales will come in debit side. This one hint, if you remember, then it will be very easy to do triple column cash book. What contra entries we have to remember, and next point we have to remember that all purchases and payments will come in credit side, and all sales and receipts will come in debit side, and discount allowed we will write in debit side, and discount received we will write in credit side. Here on second date, what is given? Purchases is given. On third date, purchases is given. Purchases means we have to write in credit column. On which date? Third date. On 3rd October 2013. On third day, purchase is given. Then what we will write? By purchases. By purchases, what is the amount? 1100. We will write in cash column. Next, on fifth date, what is given? Sold goods for cash. We are selling goods for cash. Then it is sale. Now sale we will write in which side? We will write in debit side. On which date? Fifth date. What is two sales? We have to write two sales. And what is the amount? It is 900. We have to write in cash column. Okay, students, then don't confuse while we are entering purchases and sales entries. Why? Because all purchases will come in credit side and all sales will come in debit side. Here on 7th date, what is the transaction? Paid cash to Raju. We are paying cash to Raju and discount received. All payments will come which side, ma? All payments will come in credit side, right? Then on which date it happened? On 7th date. So we are paying cash to Raju. So by Raju we have to write. By Raju, how much amount? By Raju 525. We are paying cash. So in cash column we have to write 525. And how much discount we receive? 75. In discount column we have to write 75. In discount column we have to write 75 rupees. And in cash column 525. Next, on 9th date, deposited cash into bank is given. Deposited cash into bank, what is this? It is a contra entry. What are the general entries for this? Bank account debited to cash account. So by bank, it is a contra entry. So we have to write C, and by to bank, sorry students, we have to write to cash by bank. Deposited into cash, general entries. Deposited cash into bank, what is this? General entries. Bank account debited to cash account. So to cash by bank, it is a contra entry. So write C. Okay, what is the amount? It is 250 rupees. So to cash is given, then we have to write the amount here in bank column, that is 250 rupees. Here by bank is given, that we have to write in cash column 250 rupees. Next, on 11th date, received cash from Srinivas. It is a receives, and also discount allowed. It is a receives. Then receipts will come which side? Receipts will come which side, ma? In debit side. So we have to write on 11th date. Okay, this transaction happened on 9th date, right? Okay, on 11th date, received cash from Srinivas. So to Srinivas we have to write. To Srinivas. How much we received cash? 350 rupees. And discount also allowed to him. How much? 50 rupees. Next. on 13th date also one transaction. Let us see. Received check from Hari. We are receiving check from Hari and discount allowed to him, and Hari check deposited into bank. Here observe student, we are receiving check from Hari, we allowed him discount, and on the same date check was deposited. So what will be the entries here? On 13th date we have to write to Hari. Receives means we have to write debit now. So to Hari, how much amount? 750 we have to write in bank column. When the check received on the same date and deposited, and that check is deposited on that same date, then we have to write in debit in bank column. And how much the discount? 75 rupees. Now next, 15th date, paid to Ramesh by check and discount received. Payments will be on credit side. On 15th date, paid to Ramesh. So by Ramesh. By check we are paying now, then we have to write the amount in bank column, that is 375. We have to write in bank column 375. And how much discount we receive, and how much discount we received? 75 rupees. 75 rupees discount. We have paid to Ramesh by check and we received a discount, that is 75 rupees we received. Okay. Next, on 18th date, paid office expenses. It is a payment, so we have to write in credit side on which date? On 18th date, by office expenses. By office expenses. How much rupees? 250 rupees. So we have to write in cash column 250. And next, on a 20th date, drawings are given, right? When drawings are given, we have to write in credit side. On which date? On 20th date, we have to write by drawings. And that amount we have to write, how much amount? 300. That amount we have to write in cash column. That amount we have to write in cash column when drawings are given. On 25th date, withdrawn cash from bank for office use. We are withdrawing cash from bank for office use. When office is given, it is a contra entry. So on 25th date, we have to write to bank. To bank, it is a contra entry. See how much amount? 600 rupees. So to bank, then we have to write in cash column 600. Here on 25th date, in credit side we have to write by cash. In bank column we have to write 600 rupees. Next, on 28th date, paid salaries through check. We are paying salaries. So on 28th date, so by salaries. We are paying through check, then we have to write the amount in bank column. How much? 700 rupees. In bank column we have to write 700 rupees. Next is received interest. We are receiving. Then we have to write that in debit side. How much? 29. To interest. To interest. How much? 675. 675. Next, paid rent. On rent on 31st, by rent we have to write. How much? 800. We have to write in cash column 800. So observe student. Here, which side is more? Count. Here, credit side, debit side is more than credit side. So we have to write on 31st date by balance carried down. How much the amount will be? Let me calculate. Total amount is 6025. 6025 and 3500. Sorry students. 6025 3500 and discount is how much? 150. 125. 28001825. Here, have written total amount is 6025 rupees total amount of cash, and of bank total amount is 3500. Okay, observed ma? The balance carried down. How much we took balance? 2800 and 1825. Again at the end we have to write in debit side what on 1st October after November 1st November 2013 to balance bought down. Here carried down we have to write by balance carried down. Then here we have to write at the end to balance bought down how much? 2800 and 1825. Observe student. I hope you understood my lesson and I hope you will subscribe my channel. Thank you.